What's up, guys? Knicks Daily here back. I've been wanting to get more into the Mets. I even considered making a channel several times, and instead of making a channel, I'm going to try posting these on my Knicks one because I'm going to hope that you guys are Mets fans instead of Yankees. I have no idea if you do like the Yankees. I'm truly sorry because I don't. I do prefer the Mets any single day over them, and it's just because, well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Mets fans versus Yankee fans speaks for itself. I mean, I went to a game in Fenway Park, and like the Mets literally had their entire own section. That's when I realized how big Mets fans really are. This is a team that obviously has not won a World Series since the '80s. They fell short a couple of years ago to the Royals, but right now, in my opinion, they've got the best team in baseball. Okay, fine, the second best team behind the Dodgers, but I still want them to win, and I'm rooting for them. This is my team in the playoffs. I said that. I think I made a video during the trade deadline, and I was like, yeah, I'm rooting for the Mets. And I try to watch every game I can. I get SNY, obviously. I'm already a Knicks fan. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, get this out to more Mets fans. I know you guys are crazy, so let's try to blow this video up, man, because I want to talk about the state of the team right now and where they are heading into the Subway Series in Yankee Stadium for, unfortunately, just 2 games. I wish it was longer, but I mean, the Mets, 79 wins, the Yankees, 74. The Yankees have been absolutely horrendous like the past month, probably at least. Yet they still do have 74 wins. This is a team that was on pace for, what was it, 109 games or something. I mean, the Yankees have had an incredible season. Even though they have been struggling, they somewhat are getting it together. I know they've been picking. I think they took the series against the Toronto Blue Jays, but I mean, still, the reason why I like the Mets roster so much is just because of the pitching. And the offense has been great as well, which is part of the reason why it's been so deadly. But specifically is the pitching. I mean, we're going to see Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom in these 2 games. I'm not entirely sure of the order. I could probably find that out. So tonight we're going to be seeing Max Scherzer, who's 9-2 with a 2.15 ERA, against Domingo Germán, who's actually been pitching better of late. So you get Scherzer and deGrom. So when you go into the playoffs and you have that type of rotation, you're in a very good spot. You've got a chance to go up 2-0. Of course, the offense is going to have to show up, but you've got legit 2 aces. I mean, how many teams can claim that they have 2 aces on their rotation staff? Sure, the Dodgers. I mean, Kershaw. Is Kershaw an ace? Probably not. I don't think Kershaw. Oh, Kershaw's been good, but I don't know if he's an ace anymore. But basically, no one. No one can claim that they have the talent level of Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom. And not to mention that the rest of the pitching staff has been pretty good. I mean, Chris Bassett has pitched basically lights out recently. Like all season, he's been pretty damn good. Taijuan Walker is currently day to day, but he's been, I don't want to say a surprise, but he definitely has kind of like rejuvenated his career in New York. Carrasco was on the IL, unfortunately. And then you've got a couple of guys that will make spot starts, but even in those starts, dude, they've been good. Like the Mets really haven't had a weakness. Maybe their bullpen. They do have the best closer in baseball in Edwin Diaz, who's been completely lights out. I mean, this is a Cy Young type of guy as a closer. I mean, you really just don't see that very often. But if you look at the Mets offense, like Jeff McNeil has been playing so well. He's been good all year, but specifically lately, he's been just incredible. We know he's an on-base machine, and he's going to hit for a high average. And then, of course, one of our top prospects, Brett Baty, he was called up, a week ago, and in his first at-bat, he goes yard. He hits the ball hard. He definitely has a lot of work to do, but he's 22 years old, so it makes sense. I mean, that's extremely young for anyone, yet alone an MLB player. And he definitely has been pulling the ball a lot. Not trying to do too much, but I do think that a big series is in store for him, and what better time to do it than against the New York Yankees? And he's actually ironically on the screen right there. I was just looking at that. I was like, oh my God, wow, what are the odds, right? Canna just had a walk-off. Brandon Nimmo, we know whenever he's healthy, he's always one of the better outfielders in really the NL. Starling Marte's been absolutely incredible. I just faced him in fantasy and was not thrilled about his production for the Mets, but not facing him in fantasy. Daniel Vogelbach came over, obviously, and he's been DHing. He's kind of given a spark to the offense. I mean, the Mets overall just are completely loaded. I do wish they did more at the trade deadline. I wish they went out and got a better catcher. I wish they went out and maybe even got a bat against lefties, like a DH-wise. I think that would have been ideal. But maybe they thought the price was too high. But yeah, me personally, I am rooting for the Mets in the playoffs for the NL. If the Orioles make it, I'll probably root for that. I don't know, actually. Well, I kind of want to support my local team. I don't really know who I'm rooting for. I kind of want the Mets to win. I don't know. Mets Orioles would be ideal. Like I'd love that. A Mets Orioles World Series would be so cool. It's not going to happen, but I do think that the Mets can beat anyone because all I hear about is that the Dodgers are going to win it all and that no one's going to stop them. And I always say there's probably one team in baseball, not only in the AL, like not only in the NL, in baseball in general, plural, that can beat the Dodgers, and it's the Mets again because they're throwing out two aces. Bassett's been incredible, and they've got the offense to be able to make some noise. I mean, Pete Alonso, every time he comes up to the plate, probably is going to be driving in runs. That's how good he's been. And of course, you've got other guys that hit for contact, and you've got like Marte, and it's just a good variety of bats, a lot of versatility there. And it's going to come down to the bullpen. It really is, like Givens and Lugo and Anavino. You definitely got to throw in like a Trevor May. I mean, if these guys can just get outs and not blow games, I mean, the Mets are going to be very difficult to beat. But I'm actually going to start it here. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the video. If I missed anything, feel free to let me know about it. If you want to add something, again, definitely comment it. And yeah, this video doesn't really do that well. I mean, it's okay. Maybe I will make a Mets channel, but I really don't want to get to 1,000 subs because it takes so long. But at the same time, it's probably worth it because if I can make a channel and I'm already rooting for the Mets, so if I can get a bunch of Mets fans to watch me, that would be great. But yeah, I definitely will be watching the game tonight. Like I said, I try to catch every game that I can on SNY, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.